Hey there, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you step by step how to get started setting up Ghostty, which is a fast, feature-rich terminal for Linux. Specifically, in this case, I am on Debian, and this is what Ghostty looks like. I just ran a fast fetch, and you can see I'm running Debian Forky right here, Linux 7.1.9, and I've just decided to switch over to Ghostty from this console terminal right here, which I've been using for many months, but I've noticed that actually uses a lot more system resources compared to Ghostty, which is super lightweight. So I'm going to be showing you how to set this up in this tutorial. So in order to get started, all you have to do is check the link in the description, which is ghosty.org. You come over here, and as you can see, this is the homepage for Ghostty. And if I want to get started, all I have to do is come down here to download, and from here we either have the option to install this on Mac OS or Linux. Now obviously in this case I'm on Linux, so I'm going to choose the package manager, and from here we got a bunch of different options to choose from. If you're installing it on Alpine Linux, you would run this command. If you're on Arch Linux, you would use pacman. They've also got Gentoo in here, but I'm specifically looking for Debian. So we could just search for Debian and it should pop up, or we could just go ahead and use apt-get to install this. So I'm just going to open up a new tab. We're going to be using Ghostty to install it. I'm going to do sudo apt install, and we should just be able to do Ghostty. I'll type in my password, and as you can see, we've already got the latest version, which is 1.3.1 installed on the system. And I'm also going to show you how to customize the terminal so that it looks like this as well. They've got a bunch of different options to choose from, and in order to do that, you would just search for Ghostty config, and you can either install this on GitHub. They have a GitHub which you can use, or you could just come over here to this URL, ghosty.cerebros.com, and this will allow you to config your terminal so that it looks really beautiful like mine does over here. You can see the color scheme is all set up properly. We've got codecs running in the terminal, and if you want to set all of that up, you can just come over here and you would just come down to colors, and from here you can select your theme. So in this case I'm using this particular color scheme, which is color nocturnal winter, and then for the light theme, if I want to use light, we can switch to that. You can also easily preview it from over here as well. You can resize the window, you can type so you can see what the text looks like, and all of that sort of stuff. And then in order to copy all of these config options, you would just come down here to import and export, and then you can copy this to your clipboard. So I can just copy all of these config parameters right here, including the cursor color, the cursor text. I want to actually go ahead and update those as well. So we're just going to open up the config file. In order to do that, you would just right click, come to config, and then you would open your config file. So that's what we've done over here. And now I can also change the cursor color, the text. We've also set the window theme to dark. I also want to save the window state, so we've set that to always. We've changed some things with the window subtitle. I've also gone ahead and updated the font size because I want it to be this size all the time. And we can take a look at what that looks like. If we want to reload the config, we can just go to config, reload config, and then that's going to be all of the updated theme, and everything is now updated. So if I want to open up a new window, I could just come down here to Ghostty. We can open up a new window, and then we can just get started. If I want to open up codecs, obviously I could do so right away, and it works exactly the same as it would inside my other terminal, which is Konsole. This one's still running, and as you can see, it's just doing some stuff over here inside codecs. I've really liked using this one for a long time, but I've noticed that it's starting to use a lot of system memory. So you can see over here it's currently using 1.7 gigs of memory, whereas Ghostty, with almost the same number of tabs open, is only 270 megabytes. So that's a really big difference in terms of total memory. And I've noticed that it also uses less CPU and is less demanding as well. So definitely look forward to putting this through the paces. And if you guys have any questions about any of this stuff, go ahead and drop it in the comments. Again, I'm going to leave all the links down below where you can get started. And this works for both Linux and Mac. You can also go ahead and read through all of the documentation, which is over here as well. And if I wanted to, fix up anything in the config file, I could also just go ahead and open up Hermes agent, for example, which I have running right here. You can see I've already started doing a few things with the config file. I can just say read the docs right here. I'm just going to paste in that link to the docs and suggest improvements for config. Now obviously I'm not going to do this because I've already been able to configure everything over here using this nifty little tool. But if I did want to do this through Hermes, I also have the option to do that as well. It's just going to go ahead and read all of the docs, and it should be able to anyway, and then suggest improvements for the config file. You also have options to build this from source as well if you really wanted to do that, but honestly that's more complicated than it needs to be, especially if you're on Debian or any of the major Linux distros. All you have to do is just use your package manager and you can get started right away. And we can see over here inside Hermes, it's now getting the docs. It's going to extract the useful options from the documentation, and then it should also be able to fix up the config file from over here as well. You can also go ahead and take a look through the color themes right here inside the docs, or obviously you could just use this tool to do everything for you. So I definitely look forward to running my AI coding harnesses inside Ghostty moving forward. I think it's definitely going to be just a lot more lightweight and easier to use. And obviously I will be making tutorials with this new terminal moving forward as well. And then I'm probably just going to stop using Konsole moving forward, so we can just go ahead and exit some of these things out. And we can close this up, and ultimately this is going to save me more system memory, and my system should run faster with Ghostty. So thanks so much for watching this tutorial. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you have any questions about any of this stuff, go ahead and check out my school community called AI Income Lab. It's now free again. I decided to make it free, and we've got almost 3,000 members in here. You can go ahead and introduce yourself inside the community and also take a look around the Classroom tab where you can browse all of my courses, tutorials, and resources. Look forward to seeing you inside the school community. With that being said, take care, stay safe. Peace from Thailand, signing off. We'll see you in the next one.